Hello y'all, welcome to the YouTube channel. Before I get right into this tutorial, I just want to dedicate this first part of the video to a legend that is no longer with us, Cookie La Nina Gomez. She passed away last week, and I want to celebrate her life and give thanks for all the things she has done with her time on this earth. She was an amazing dog and was a great addition to our family, but her time was nearing, and she went peacefully in her sleep last week. I'll like if you have the time to comment Descansa Cookie or Rest in Peace Cooks, and press F to pay respect to an absolute legend in the game. Now onto the video. Well, Bruno's gone again, but this time he went on vacation, so I'm back explaining 3 tips on how to improve on Fortnite. Today's video will be more on core mechanics and how they all tie into each other, so let's get right into it. The first core mechanic I really need to express, it's aim. If you always wonder why you can't build or edit consistently, I'm going to be real honest here. It's your aim. I know a lot of people think this game is mostly building and all that, but at the end of the day, how you kill someone is going to be ultimately how you aim down and fire at somebody. If you don't have consistent aim, you're going to expect inconsistent results. That just kind of just makes sense, doesn't it? How do you get better aim? You already know the answer to that. You're going to have to practice your aim. You're going to have to, honestly, put in some time. I'm going to be real honest with this. I didn't put much time into my aim at all, and I expected with some people to put in just a little bit more time, but realistically, it's not too much more time that you have to put in what you're thinking. I legit probably did at most 5 or 10 minutes on aim labs or just 3D aim trainer. Literally not more than that. If it got boring, I just got off. Straight up. Basically, you are going to have to just try and just master some part of your aim. Let's be honest here. We've all been in those serious moments in a game, end game, or you're cracked, the other player's cracked, and it came down to one final shot, you whiffed it, or you're in a stressful build fight, and you could have caught the guy clean with an edit, but you're scuffing edits. Understand, you having an inconsistent aim pattern will give you inconsistent results. You need to control how you flick your thumbstick, or you need to control how you move your mouse. There's basic game modes you can use, like on creative maps, like on Fortnite. You can use 3D aim labs or whatever, 3D aim trainer, whatever it may be. It's honestly just controlling your flick, your timing. I honestly just tell people to breathe. Like, remember, longer exhale than inhale, and you can get your breathing right. You have to remain calm and just aim down and fire. This game is mostly a shooter if you can make it into a mostly a shooter game. It just makes sense. Now, I'm not going to criticize anybody on playing edit on release. There is a great benefit to edit on release. The speed you get from your edits, which, trust me on this, that can be a game changer for a lot of people. However, understand where the downfall to edit on release is that it puts your cursor or your crosshairs way off your target. Sometimes you have to completely look away or do a real fast flick just to be able to fire right back immediately on your opponent. However, my buddy exposed this a lot where he will just be waiting with his shotgun out for me to open the edit. I do this a lot to people as well. This is how I catch a faster player, quote unquote, because speed really ultimately doesn't mean that you're safe. It just means you're fast. It also means you can get fastly killed yourself. If you want to take my advice, I'll say put back confirm edits or take off edit on release or whatever. Like, there is that major downfall. If you want to be able to actually piece control somebody, you're going to want to do it safely. Because understand, you are vulnerable when you have your builds out or your blueprint out in your hand. They are going to be anticipating an open. So when you're opening up and making that honest edit, trying to be super fast, they're going to spray with an SMG, trying to snatch the wall back, or just immediately pump you. Understand that is a major downfall. Look, all I'm saying is Bruno told me to take off edit on release. And if you're going to listen to anybody, I recommend listening to that guy. He's high-key the GOAT. So I don't want to hear, oh, that guy just built a mansion on me. No, let's be real. That doesn't mean anything if you can just aim down and fire. There's plenty of clips I have where some guy is trying to go ADHD mode on me, and I'm literally just holding an SMG right when he edits, because the edits are weak at that point. He just immediately opened them. He's trying to go fast. He's not being aware of what I'm doing, and that will be the next thing I'm going to talk about, is awareness. You can imagine how aim and awareness go together. Awareness is like essentially knowing where your opponent's at, what he's going to do next. Keeping your eye on your opponent or knowing that he's below you or above you is critical in this game. As you can imagine, this goes with your aim, because how you're going to shoot the guy, you don't even know where he is. So we all basically have visualized sound effects on. Understand you have to be able to use this correctly. Now, my best bit of advice, if you're building and you're not even aware what the guy's at, you're overbuilding. Now, if you're not building and he's aware of where you're at, you're clearly underbuilding. You have to be aware of what the other guy's doing at all times. You have to cover up, but there is such a thing as overbuilding. You don't want to just build recklessly and just, go through all your mats. You want to basically control what you're doing and the whole situation as much as possible. Remaining calm, breathing, and just being aware of what your opponent's going to do. Lastly, I want to get into my personal favorite piece, dropping the floor on somebody, or just simply the floor drop. Basically, when you are able to master where awareness is and just knowing what pieces you have on somebody, which is crucial in awareness, you can just catch a lot of people slipping with them not placing floors. A lot of people like to spam cones and walls. You will notice that all the time. A lot of people forget that if you just place floors, you can actually spam this through a cone. So if they're just going to open up on a cone or just chill on your floor, you can ultimately catch somebody and drop them through. Now, this is really crucial to understand in awareness, because dropping someone through the floor and making them drop a level or drop down to their death ultimately can win you the fight pretty fast, because you can drop somebody in full piece, dropping them into a full piece box that you already previously just made for them, or just doing it fast enough to catch them. Understand, you don't have to go blitzing fast again. You will notice that this game doesn't need to be played at a crazy speed. Understanding what your guy is going to do is a major part of awareness. And this is what I'm talking about, not being over dramatic or just doing too much, being honest with edits, being calm and collective will ultimately win you much more fights. It's just simply as put as that. Well, thanks for watching. Y'all know what to do to keep up with these videos and show support to the channel. I'll be more active with these tip videos in the future, so Bruno recommends you hang out with us for a while. And we'll see you soon enough in the next video.